So you think, oh, this is what you have to do to get big. Well, it's not. Let's go do some real exercises.
Okay, so there's no actual preach curls in my program, just doing it for the thumbnail. So during my bulk, my main focus is going to be improving my squat, overhead press, my deadlift and my bench press. Well, how I'm going to do it? Well, I'm going to follow the Kizen strength program made by Crohn, Omar Isov and Silent Mike. These guys are hugely strong, so much stronger than me, with loads and loads and loads of experience. Now I know Silent Mike has worked with Ed Cohen, like the best powerlifter of all time. I know he's worked with Mark Bell for many years and still does. You know, Omar Isov, he's always helping people out. His YouTube is just full of great content. Actually, all three of them have massive YouTubes who help a lot of people. So much experience here. Why not follow someone else's program to get better? So this program that I'm following is a 4-day-a-week program. Like I said, going off the 4 main lifts. And I'll be working with 70 to 80% of my 1 rep max. This hopefully will prevent injury, because whilst I was maintaining, I may have totally did injure my shoulder because I made my own program and I just merged a strength and a bodybuilding program together, and it didn't work and I overexerted and hurt my shoulder. 4 days a week is great for me. I do an extra 1 day with my brother, just doing some bodybuilding, trying to work on weak points, but I don't actually change their program at all on those days. Now, if you want to follow along with me, you can, because this program is free. The 4-week strength program, I think it's called the Infinite Strength Program, because you can keep reusing it every 4 weeks. The actual Excel document changes as your lifts. So if you mess up 1 week and you don't feel too good, you get like 3 reps or something on your final set on bench press, then next week it's a little bit easier. But if you do quite well and you get like 8 or 10 reps, it will actually say next week, it'll automatically fill it in on the Excel spreadsheet, you know, to do a little bit more weight, which is great. So it adjusts to the person. So follow along. I'll leave a link in the bottom because it is actually free. So now moving on to the kitchen.
In the kitchen is where your bulk is either going to get you fat or you're going to stay lean and just build muscle, because that's what we want to do. We want to build muscle without causing us to gain too much fat. I'm still in my gym douchebag gear, so this is much better, less douchebaggy. So I'm going to do some cooking, and then I'm going to explain my diet, the macro split, and you know, I'm going to use my fitness pal to track this. So this is what I'm going to do during my bulk, and let's get into that now.
Okay, so let's break down this diet. So like I said, I don't want to get fat during this bulk. I'm going to be using my fitness pal to track my food. It's a great app and it's a website where you can scan or manually enter the food you've eaten, and it will add up the calories, the protein, the carbs and the fats. The breakdown for my calories is 2,500. So that's 280 grams of carbs, 70 grams of fat and 180 to 190 grams of protein. Now I'm using the equation 1 pound of body weight is 1 gram of protein. You do need more when you cut because you want to maintain your muscle mass, but on a bulk it's not really necessary. The last bulk I did, I had more protein and fats, which I didn't really feel benefited me as well as this type of split of macros will. So these calories are actually my maintenance calories, and I know that I need to be in a surplus to gain muscle mass. Well, on training days, I will be adding more carbs to my overall day. So it's only 4 training days a week, maybe 5 if I go with my brother, but it's depending on how I feel. If I feel really like slow after the workout, if I feel really drained, I will just give myself more carbohydrates. This means that I will, need to be a bit more intuitive. I will have to check the scale for major fluctuations. So if I gave myself 500 extra calories of just carbohydrates and my scale goes really, really high up, I can tone it down the next day. And I will track it as I go along. So I believe this approach will be a lot better than just eating 3,000 calories and just watch the scale gradually go up, or quite quickly go up. And if progress in the gym slows down, which it isn't at the moment on my training, then I will add overall calories through the week. So even on off training days I might eat 2,600. I just feel like this is the best way that I can prevent myself from gaining too much weight whilst I'm on this bulk. Like I say, it's more intuitive, and I'll be putting these extra carbohydrates like before or after my workout, probably afterwards, because I'll actually go off the way I feel.
Okay, so the cooking is done. Now, I spoke about how I'm going to do this bulk, but why am I going to do this bulk, and what am I going to define it with? So I want to get stronger. The whole point of me doing a strength program, the repeatable strength program by Kizen Training, is because I want to get stronger. And how I'm going to test that is I'm going to do 3 more mesocycles, so basically run through the program 3 more times, which is another 12 weeks, and then after I finish that, I will then move on to their 12-week peaking program, which I'm sure I've already mentioned. Now, the peaking program is to just look at the overhead press, the squat, the bench, the deadlift, and to make you perform the best 1 rep max you can on those. And that's what I want to do. So in 24 weeks, I want to take my lifts all the way up, like either 10 to 20 kg. So I'm looking at, 130 bench press, maybe 200, 190 to 200 on deadlift, 150 on squat, and overhead press 80 kg. These aren't unrealistic goals, I don't think, because I upped all of my lifts last time I did this, last season, by 20 kg. So it's, why not repeat it again? And that is my goal. That's why I'm doing this. I want to get bigger. And I think this is going to be the best way to do it. I am doing more of a lean bulk because I do not want to put on as much size as I did last time. So that's it, guys. That is the end of the video. If you've made it to the end of the video, like the video, because it's very rare that many people get to this part of the video. So please like the video, subscribe, because follow me on this journey. You can follow along, get MyFitnessPal, eat a bit more food, get a program, the free Kizen training program that I'll be doing. It's linked down below, so please follow along, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.